As protests in LA heat up, lots of celebrities are stepping up, sharing their thoughts, and even joining the crowds themselves. It's a big moment, and they're not holding back.
You had a disaster happening.
Eva Longoria, for example, made her stance clear on Instagram stories. She reposted a tweet from California's Governor Gavin Newsom, who slammed Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth for threatening to send active duty Marines to control the protests. Hegseth said via X, "If violence continues, active duty Marines at Camp Pendleton will also be mobilized. They are on high alert." Newsom called that deranged behavior, and Eva didn't mince words either, labeling it un-American.
And I was so mad.
That's classic Eva, who's been outspoken about social justice issues for years. She also shared a powerful video of singer Gloria Estefan speaking out, and another heartbreaking clip showing a mother separated from her child during a raid. Plus, she posted a helpful guide advising people about their rights in these tense times. Chrissy Teigen jumped into the conversation too, sharing some strong opinions on her Instagram stories. She reposted a tweet questioning why so much money is going toward these raids instead of helping people who actually need it. She also showed love for LA with an I Love LA post, showing solidarity with her city during all this chaos. Actor Mark Ruffalo also weighed in, posting a message encouraging National Guard members to question orders if they think those commands break the Constitution. He called out the situation as a clear sign that we are living in an oligarchy when working-class people are pitted against each other.
So there is a list of people
there's
that you despise.
There's one big one, but I
Who?
almost.
Because that would have been funny.
Donald Trump.
Ruffalo's post went viral with tons of likes and support from other celebrities like Jennifer Garner, Melanie Griffith, and Halle Berry. But here's the thing. These celebrities aren't just talking. Some are getting right in the middle of it. Take Billie Eilish's brother Phineas, for example. He showed up at the protest, and guess what happened? He got tear-gassed almost immediately. After that, he called out ICE for escalating tensions. He even shared footage that appeared to show a reporter, Lauren Tomasi, getting hit with a rubber bullet while covering the protests. It's intense out there. The music world is definitely making their voices heard. Green Day's Billie Joe Armstrong posted protest footage with just a middle finger emoji and an ice cube emoji. Pretty clear message there. Tyler, the creator, kept it simple but direct on his Instagram story with ice. At the BET Awards, which were happening right there in LA at the Peacock Theater, rapper Doechii used her acceptance speech to address what was happening literally outside the building. She said there were ruthless attacks creating fear and chaos in communities, all in the name of law and order.
And I want y'all to consider what kind of government it appears to be when every time we exercise our democratic right to protest, the military is deployed against us.
Hillary Duff also got involved, reposting a powerful message talking about people being taken from their daily lives, jobs, cars, even graduations, and young children left to face courts alone. Don't normalize this. Don't look away. Don't stay silent, the post urged. Florence Pugh and Gracie Abrams have been resharing posts condemning the enforcement actions, while Renee Rapp from Mean Girls called the federal response a complete disgrace. Also, Kalani, who's always been vocal about politics, posted on her Instagram story saying, "And long live the resistance, every single one of them." She was sharing another post that said people should stop calling what's happening in LA riots and instead call it resistance. And through all of this, Governor Newsom announced he's suing the federal government over the National Guard deployment, calling it unconstitutional. He said, "This is exactly what Donald Trump wanted. He flamed the fires and illegally acted to federalize the National Guard." That's a serious claim, and it shows how high the stakes are.
What crime has Governor Newsom committed?
A crime has he committed?
Yeah, to warrant his arrest, as you had
I think his
suggested earlier.
primary crime is running for governor because he's done such a bad job.
While the chaos unfolds, Trump is dealing with another crisis, losing key supporters like Elon Musk. Their alliance took off like a SpaceX rocket, fast and flashy, but just like some of those early launches, it didn't stick the landing. On June 5th, it all came crashing down.
Elon and I had a great relationship. I don't know if it will anymore.
The drama? Taxes. Specifically, Trump's huge tax bill. Over the past few days, Musk has been loudly criticizing it, even going as far as to suggest impeachment. Yep, Musk actually said Trump should be impeached. And that's not all. He also claimed Trump's name appears in the Epstein files. Those documents are linked to the late sex offender Jeffrey Epstein and include guest lists and travel records that have fueled plenty of speculation and conspiracy theories. Trump, of course, didn't stay silent. He fired back on social media, saying he personally asked Musk to leave his White House role and hinted that it's time to start cutting off government support for Musk's companies. That's billions of dollars in subsidies and contracts at risk.
You know, it's not like I agree with everything the administration does.
But let's rewind a bit. This breakup didn't come out of nowhere. Over the past few months, there were already whispers of tension between Musk and Trump's team. In April, Musk said he'd be pulling back from his government role, and by May, he was openly slamming the White House's tax and budget plan, something called the One Big Beautiful Bill Act. Catchy name, right?
I'd rather have him criticize me than the bill because the bill is incredible.
Musk didn't hold back. He went on TV and laid it all out.
You know, I was like disappointed to see the massive spending bill, frankly, which increases the budget deficit, not just decrease it, and undermines the work that the Doge team is doing.
He also pointed out that the bill is over 1,000 pages long and packed with confusing clauses. Oh, and did we mention it also cuts electric vehicle subsidies? That's a big deal for Tesla.
I'm a little stuck in a bind where I'm like, well, I don't want to, speak out against the administration, but I don't want to. I also don't want to take responsibility for everything the administration is doing.
At first, Trump played it cool. He even admitted to reporters that he wasn't thrilled with parts of the bill either. And when Musk officially left the White House, Trump thanked him and said he was still part of the team. But behind the scenes, totally different story. Musk didn't just walk away quietly. He started speaking out against the bill more aggressively and even suggested lawmakers who supported it should be ashamed. On X, he called the bill a disgusting abomination. Strong words.
Well, look, I've always liked Elon, and it's always very surprised. You saw the words.
Then came Trump's clapback during a press conference with the German chancellor. He accused Musk of suddenly turning against the bill for selfish reasons, and even joked that Musk probably just missed the White House spotlight. Ouch.
Remember, he was here for a long time. You saw a man who was very happy when he stood behind the Oval desk.
After that, things got even messier. Trump jumped on Truth Social to say he took away Musk's EV mandate and claimed that's why Musk went crazy. Meanwhile, Musk fired off more posts saying Trump wouldn't have won the election without his support and calling him ungrateful. Not exactly a friendly exchange. Behind the scenes, Trump was fuming, calling friends, saying Musk was a big-time drug addict. Reports say Trump's concern over Musk's ketamine use, which Musk has admitted for treating depression, helped push them further apart. Now, Trump's threatening to slash funding to SpaceX and Starlink, and Musk? He's threatening to pull a rocket used for ISS missions. Trump also warned Musk against funding Democrats, saying, if he funds Democrats to go against Republicans, there'll be consequences. Very serious consequences. Asked if he wanted to fix things with Musk, Trump didn't hesitate and said, no. Is it over? I would assume so, he replied. So there you have it. The bromance is officially dead, and this breakup might just leave a crater big enough to see from orbit.